LeBron, today is the Chinese New Year. Do you see team and NBA put more efforts to reach out to Chinese fans?
Well, knowing that we got so many fans in China, I think it's always great, for us to be able to play the game on this day. And we'll be in the Chinese New Year, just going out and playing the game that we love, and so many fans out, in China. So it's pretty cool.
Ty talked beforehand that it was trickier maybe than he thought to properly incorporate Kyle into what you guys do. Did you see this at all? Did you see this being maybe a little bit harder than maybe we had thought to just plug him into what you do?
I mean, nothing is easy. Nothing is ever easy. No matter. How long was he in the Atlanta system for? 7, I believe.
Several.
4.5, 3.5 years. That's a long time. And then you just come to a team in January, and it's not going to just be overnight. That's the problem. Everyone wants instant oatmeal. Got to cook. You got to let it simmer, and then figure it out from there. So, we got time, and he's getting better every day.
There's been some talk about you guys trying to improve on defense, and the numbers were pretty good for the 2 quarters. Your offense in the third that opened things up. Is that okay for this team to use this offense at times?
I mean, it was our defense too, as well. We got stops and allowed us to get out and allowed Kyrie to do what he do and to be special. So we used our defense in order to trigger our offense tonight, and got the ball popping again. We got downhill, but like I said, Kyrie was a catalyst in that third quarter. But defensively is the reason why he was able to get out and have a 20-point quarter like that.
You mentioned this morning that the joy of competition and loving to play the game. With Charles Barkley comments in mind at all?
What was the comments?
On Thursday night, he said that if you were asking to play with other players on your side, that would mean that he doesn't want to compete.
Wow. He has to do that, man. It's good for the ratings. That makes no sense in the world. Ever since I picked up a basketball at age 9, I've competed every single time. So you can never question that about me. So, but that's Charles. I mean, he's the guy who has to sit on that panel and says things like that. But at the end of the day, that means absolutely nothing. I wasn't even watching last night. You saw my Instagram post. You see what I was doing last night. I was playing. Hey, Bryce, what's the game we was playing last night? With the thing in your what? Speak out. Yeah, that's what we was doing. I wasn't watching no damn TNT. Let me say darn. I got a call from the NBA about cursing last time, so I apologize for that word.
It's been a tough January, and you've talked about it, everybody's talked about it, but can going through something like this at this point
I think it's great.
Season, you do?
I'm sorry to cut you off, but I think it's great. I mean, listen, man, at the end of the day, the road to a championship or the road to success shouldn't be a bed of roses. It's not. It's never been my road. I don't think I should even expect anything different. So, having bumps in the road, I think it builds character, and I think it's good for our team. I think it's good for every individual as well.
When you get into April and May and June, can you draw back on these kinds of things?
Well, if we're fortunate enough to get to May, we're going to have April is guaranteed. We will make the playoffs. If we can get, if we can play well in the first round and possibly make it to May, but that's not guaranteed. So, what we can do control right now is how we continue to improve every day. And, if we do that, we'll be fine.
When you get this defense fixed where you want it, what do you want the identity of it to be?
It's got to be tough. Make the shots, tough. Make every possession tough for the team. And tonight, even in the fourth quarter, when they were shooting the ball extremely well to start the quarter, we was right where we needed to be. I mean, Kilpatrick made one contest over me and Kyle. We got a great contest in the corner by their bench from Quincy AC made a 3. We was in our defensive principles. They came off and hit a couple threes. So we did what we were supposed to do. And sometimes they make shots. It just happens. So, we could live with that.
Tristan spoke about everybody giving an extra 1% and that can add up. Tonight he was 4-5 you for 3. Did you see that permeating throughout the team? Guys not playing outside of their skill set, but just giving a little bit more?
Well, I mean, you don't want to do too much. I mean, at the end of the day, you just want to put yourself in a position where you can help the team. And whatever that you do. If you're a shooter, you shoot it. If you're a driver, you drive. If you're a playmaker, you play make. So on and so on. And that's going to, work wonders for our team. And that's what we did tonight.
Can you explain why it's different to play with Kyle, and maybe how you're running things differently than you had run them before he was here?
Well, there's certain things that he's been comfortable with and been successful in his career. That's with any player. I mean, you acquire someone that specializes in certain things, it makes no sense not to continue to run it for him. You know, so he's a specialty type player, and you have to have him comfortable and out on the floor. You can't just have him just sitting in the corner. You can't just have him, passing the ball. You have to get him looks. You have to put him in a position where he can shoot the ball because, obviously the numbers speak for himself and his career speaks for himself. So you have to change things for him, and that's a good thing.
Irving's all by himself. Irving throws it off the backboard. LeBron cracks it home. Kevin Love squares up and hits it again. Steal. Open floor. Wilson scores. No look. Taps it inside. The clinic continues. There's a touchdown pass.